And there will continue to be contests throughout the postseason. Buehler has done nothing but pump home strikes. And he works to Darno. That is, wow, he's popping the glove. 1 ball, 1 strike. So he's up to 10 pitches. He's thrown 2 pitches in this inning. That means in the first inning he threw 8, not 7. Just to clean up that egregious error. 1-1 pitch. Skips in, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the ideal situation for the Braves is to make them work really hard and to try and get in their bullpen. But I think the one thing about Buehler is his fastball. If you see one or try to guess, you got to get your best chance to be on some early fastballs. He is just pumping.
There's a ball off the glove of Hernandez and safe at first. What a try by Kike Hernandez, but Darno is on to start this second. I mean, Kike Hernandez used everything he had to try to haul that in, then try to get the out at first anyway.
Yeah, that was almost an incredible play on both occasions after he got it off his web. Squared up fastball. Darno, such a good fastball hitter. Luckily for him, he didn't take anything for granted, and he was running out of the box.
What a great look. Breaking ball drops in for a strike to Albies. He's a dynamic defensive player, Kike Hernandez. In fact, they worked him into the lineup last night late with the lead just to get his glove out there, and you see just about every game why they do that. 0-1 pitch. Down and in, 1 ball, 1 strike. When we talked to Dave Roberts about Walker Buehler and the tiresome topic of the blisters, as Ken Rosenthal reported leading into game 1, he said, I don't know if it's the water in Texas, the cooking, whatever it is, but blisters appear to be holding up pretty well. 1-1 delivery is swung on and missed at 97. Strike 2 on Albies. He's been using a product called Stan's Rodeo Rub. One and 2 the count. Buehler. Albies with a foul straight back. Did you ever deal with blisters when you were?
I did. Yeah. They came from a cracked nail. Whenever your nail doesn't cover the area. For me, it was the middle finger with sliders and splits.
1-2 pitch, and there's a base hit the other way by Albies. Here come the Braves. 2 on, nobody out in the second. Albies with the rare opposite field hit. Batting left-handed. The National League Championship Series is sponsored by Hankook Tire, never halfway. And by Geico. By T-Mobile, connecting fans in all 50 states with America's largest 5G network. T-Mobile, your ticket to the game. I mean, Jock Peterson looks like he's being dropped from the roof.
Well, Swanson's going to have to be aggressive early. If his fastball there, get that stroke going, keep the train moving. Went with the slider. I feel like Swanson's just a click off. And this part of the lineup for the Braves going to have to make some adjustments and get going. Obviously, Pache's been pretty good, but the rest of them, if you can get something out of the bottom of your lineup, you're in business.
Especially this Braves team with what's to come at the top. Acuna, Freeman, Ozuna. There's a strike. Swanson, the #1 overall pick in 15. He didn't like that call. And he is staring out at his roommate when he and Walker were together as Vanderbilt Commodores. What a spot for these two. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good block by Barnes. Vanderbilt teammates 2013 through 15. They were roommates as well, and I'm sure maybe made a trip or two to San Antonio Taco, which is a great place in Nashville.
It's called San Antonio.
Yeah, it is. Just go with it. Trust me. Yes. Okay. Swanson with a count in his favor, 2-1. Buehler yet to ring anybody up with a strikeout.
You don't get many opportunities like this. Ahead in the count, runners scoring position.
Lead man is Darno at second. There's a base hit into left. Darno had to hold to make sure that got by Seager, and now a bad throw to the plate, but nobody can advance. The bases are loaded. 3 straight singles here in the second, and the Braves make a noise, down 3-0.
Well, coming into this game, we talked about how hard it was to get hits, and 3 straight hits. The only bad news for the Braves, no runs. That's something you're hoping. If you get 3 straight hits, you got to run, but the wrong guys and the wrong type of hits kept the runners on, bases loaded. Coming into the game, only hitting 135 off of his fastball, which is the second best. Now, I know this is going to sound crazy, but even a double play to shortstop gets you 1 run. What Riley has to do is put it in play somewhere and not rely on his teammates here. I've always said, bases loaded, especially nobody out, the pressure's on the pitcher. But you almost feel nowadays the pressure's on the hitter because of the ability to swing and miss, and a free out and then a double play.
Well, he struck out 7 times, Austin Riley. Big, strong right-handed batter. Tough matchup, and we'll see who wins this little battle within this ball game. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2.
And see, when you've got a big swing like Riley, I'm telling you, Buehler sees the situation and isn't fazed by looking where he is in the lineup. He's already gotten 0-2 now. He's got a pitch to play with if he wants. And somehow Riley's going to have to do his best battling effort.
Buehler looking for his first strikeout of the ball game. Just found it. 99, and he just reared back, and those last 2 pitches Riley couldn't catch up.
This will be a backbreaker inning for the Atlanta Braves if they don't punch a run across. 3 hits, as we mentioned, no runs, bases loaded, and then this was way too easy. 3 pitches. You talk about no stress. And now a ground ball. Double play gets Buehler and the Dodgers out of the inning. Up to Markakis.
Had a hit last night. There's his career with the bases loaded, but for a guy playing in his second LCS, never more pressure than as he stands in there now. Wow. Strike 1. Markakis, 3 hits, no RBIs in this LCS or in this postseason as he tries to help his team get to the World Series and experience the Fall Classic for the first time in his long career. Strike 2.
Yeah, you know, this series has looked like Markakis' bat cannot catch up to velocity. He looks a little bit beat on velocity, as evidence right there. First couple times against Buehler, Markakis struck out the first 2 times in the first meeting.
Now the 0-2. .6'2", 185 is Walker Buehler. Told us before game 1 he's added some weight this year. He's about 10 pounds heavier than that. But every bit of him gets behind these pitches and rushes it up there in the high 90s. He has a count 1-2 on Markakis. And rookie Pache on deck. 1-2 pitch. So after a quick first inning, Buehler has had to work, including the postseason. Buehler undefeated when he's had a lead of 3 or more. Doesn't mean the Dodgers always win, but he has never suffered a loss personally. Dodgers are 21-3. The next. Roll. 2-2. Ball just explodes at the plate.
Yeah, it's a few pitches now that Nick has gotten a chance to see, and your eyes are your radar gun to kind of trigger what you're trying to do with the bat. He has to figure out a way to get on the ball.
He strikes out looking. This is what an ace looks like.
Absolutely. And there was never a body language change whatsoever when the bases were loaded. And it actually upticked in his stuff. And you talk about a rookie now at the plate who's been really spectacular considering.
I mean, in any era, what Walker Buehler can do, backed up like he has been in this second inning, it plays. 3 straight singles, bases loaded, nobody out, a strikeout of Riley, a strikeout of Markakis. And this inning is up to the rookie, and now Austin Barnes is going to go out and visit as he and Buehler couldn't get together on what to throw.
You know, it's an interesting decision here because he's at the plate, and you would think, I mean, typically just trying to think along with what the Dodgers might do, that Pache would be ready to hit the first pitch fastball because that's his best chance. He doesn't want to get deep in the count. So maybe a cutter or slider is a good first pitch, knowing that Buehler can throw his fastball pretty much for a strike. He's shown anytime he wants. Let's see what they decide. That meaning also probably something to do with the signs that they were given.
In for strike 1 and 99. Does even a meeting throw that into the mind of the hitter? You know, thinking that you're just going to walk up there and you've seen fastball after fastball after fastball. Maybe they'll go out there and change it up.
Well, the problem is no matter where his fastball has been spotted in places, even if they wanted or knew it was coming, they can't do anything with it. See, that's just perfect.
94. 0-2, and after giving up 3 straight singles, this kid, 26-year-old Walker Buehler, trying to help the Dodgers force a Game 7, could strike out the side against the bottom 3 in the lineup.
By the way, I think that was a 94-mile-an-hour cutter.
Yeah. Wow. But Pache can rescue this inning for Atlanta. This kid has been impressive. The home run, 4 RBIs in the LCS.
At least he's got a shorter stroke, you know, to give himself a chance. He would have been a better hitter to be up with the bases loaded, nobody out, than unfortunately Riley was, and 3 pitches and he was out.
Can you imagine what Dodger Stadium would sound like right now?
Oh.
But we're in Arlington. Here's a ground ball left side. Seager with a backhand. Inning is over, and Walker Buehler, the ace of the Dodgers, gets into and out of trouble and still leads by 3.